Welcome to the show, El Gringo Más Mexicano. Aquí estamos, Nogalenses Fronterizos. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, wherever it is, that you like the video, and make sure that you share it around so other people can see it too. Starting off with los eventos, no, there's a lot. It's everything. As soon as spring gets here, it gets busy. Like every weekend, there's like 12 events going on, and unfortunately, it's hard to make it 12 of them, but we do our best, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, this Friday, we have your guys' event, the Fiesta. We'll give some more details on that one later. But also on Saturday is the Nogales Marathon and Health Fair, and that's in the morning. I think from 7 to 11, and immediately after that is the Fiesta de Flores. So vamos a festejar celebrando el 5 de Mayo, ¿no? And then also on that same day, the Sonoita horse races start. So, I mean, head out over to the horse races in Sonoita. You can even watch the Kentucky Derby there, bet on the Kentucky Derby there. And even if you're not there to gamble, there's all kinds of booths, food, things for families to do. It's a fun time. And so that's. I mean, I know that there's more going on. So if there's anything I forgot as far as events, please make sure that you mention it in our comments, or you can also message us and let us know so we can make sure to share that around. So for news, at the beginning of the pandemic, they started putting in protections for, it was an emergency order, a declaration of emergency, something like that. And there were a lot of protections, financial protections for needy families and things like that. All of those are set to end this month. So whether you collect food stamps, have access, or any kind of government assistance, it's a good idea to check into it and make sure that your benefits don't expire at the end of this month. Also, the family of the young man who was shot at the Circle K a few weeks ago have decided to sue the Nogales Police Department. They've taken the first step, which is filing an official complaint. And I think that whatever the situation is, I know that police do have a hard job, but it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I think it's something that everybody can acknowledge that police departments need more training in regards to dealing with people with mental health issues, so that situations like this do not occur again. Also, back to the border news, the Biden administration has just begun construction on a new reinforcement of the border. It sounds a lot like a wall to me. I mean, I don't want to get into any more of that, but it doesn't seem much different than the last administration, if you ask me. So that's it for news. If there's any, if there's any news, anything that was worth reporting that we haven't reported on, let us know in the comments or send us a message. You can also contact me on Facebook, Joe Wright, or Instagram at Joe Wright Writes. Now, let's jump into the interview. How's it going, guys?
Good, thank you.
Yeah,
Great.
¿Están todo bien?
Yes, you're doing
Comfortable,
well.
of course,
Yeah.
right?
Too comfortable.
Ready to go to sleep? That's a nice
Hey.
couch, right?
Yeah,
I love
it
that
is.
couch. When I'm here in the office, sometimes I'll just chill on it, man. It's a good thinking couch.
There you go.
So you guys are part of the Boys and Girls Club, right? Do you
Yes.
want to explain what your titles are and what you do for the... This is Aissa and Rene, of course. Aissa.
Yes, my name is Aissa Acuña. I'm the program director, so I run all the programs in the club. I'm the contact person with the parents, with the members, and with the staff. So
Okay.
I'm like the supervisor of everything.
Okay.
But we have Vicky on top, which is the executive director,
Okay.
watching all over us.
All right. All right. And Rene?
Rene Saylor. I work in the games room. So when you see all the kids running around playing games and all that, that's the area where I'm at.
All right.
So that's the funnest area for me.
You still DJ too, right?
For the kids as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. For the kids too?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's very cool, man. That's good to hear. So, well, tell me about the Boys and Girls Club in Nogales before we get into the event and things like that.
Well, it's an after-school program. It's designed for kids 5 through 17. So right after school, they can go to the club. They do homework there. We help them out. We have like 5 probably high school kids that work for us. So they help us tutor them with reading, math, anything they need.
So even tutoring, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we always check on their grades also to keep up, like helping them academically. So
All right.
that's why we're there. And then after they have fun, like in the arts and craft, doing any project they put for the day. The game room, like Rene said, there's like a lot of tournaments,
cool.
board games, pool table, football table. They have their snack there,
Yeah.
so they
Okay.
have a snack every single day. We also have a teen center, so it's designed for the teens, middle school and up, and they have their own space so they can express themselves better without the little ones.
Okay.
And then we have a computer room. We have the gym, which is a full-size gym. So they run any type of sport. So they have different activities every single
You have
day.
the basketball hoops. And
Yeah,
everything.
everything. So it's a basketball court, and sometimes we have the time to have a team, and so we can play against other.
Okay.
We're working on it because after COVID, like a lot
Yeah.
of things went away.
Yeah,
So
things
we're
got
getting
difficult.
back to normal.
Okay.
That's basically what we do at the club. It's an after-school program for the parents that they don't have where to leave their kids. It's a
Yeah.
safe place. And like I say, we provide a snack. It's almost free. It's $10 a year.
Yeah,
and,
it is, that's less than $1 a month.
and they have a lot of fun because we have a lot of events.
Okay.
So every month they have like family night, they have teen night, they have, if we're celebrating any holiday, we do it
They
in a
go
big
all out,
way.
yeah.
Uh-huh. So they
Okay.
have a meal, they have music, they have everything. So
Okay.
every week they have fun. They have something different during the week. So that's
you-
basically what we do
You mentioned COVID. Did COVID change the way you guys do things
for a little bit.
for a little bit?
So after COVID, we reopened like in
So you guys were just
December.
closed all through COVID, huh?
Right.
You were one of
It
the
was for
places
5
shut down.
months,
Okay.
but then we reopened like in December of 2020, I think.
Okay.
And it was limited, so we had like 15 kids probably,
Uh-huh.
and we had to arrange the seating. They had to wear a mask. We had to do a lot of sanitizing, a lot of new things for us too.
Of course.
So it was kind of hard, and we were like that for probably like 6 months.
Did your
So-
funding get affected in any way, or?
At the beginning, it did, but after there was a lot of help because of COVID.
Yeah.
Fortunately for
Yeah,
us,
there are a lot of.
so there was
loans
a lot
and-
of funding, extra funding that
Okay.
we weren't getting before.
Okay.
So our funding is basically with fundraisers.
Yeah.
But during this time, a lot of it came from the state. It came from other Boys and Girls
Yeah,
Clubs
those
that help us
benefits,
out.
I think
Uh-huh.
those relief packages that would be.
So it helped us a lot.
Okay, that's cool. Very cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys survived COVID and
Yeah.
that it's still around. I think the Boys and Girls Club is an incredible organization
Thank
and
you.
does incredible things for the kids of the community. And now you got back to normal.
Yeah.
No residual PTSD from COVID over there.
So after last summer, we're back to normal. There's
Okay.
no like limit on the kids that we have. Well, there's a limit, but it's like 300 kids, and we don't have so
Yeah.
many kids a day.
Okay. Yeah. I get
We
it.
have 150
So
probably.
are the kids strictly from Nogales? Do they come from
They can come from all
Rio Rico,
Santa Cruz County.
Tubac, Patagonia? Do you get a lot of kids from outside of Nogales, or do you guys
More in the summer.
more in the summer? I
Yeah, Rio
imagine?
Rico.
Yeah.
Not from Tubac, but yeah, Rio Rico. We even get kids from across the border if they want to come in.
That's cool.
That's fine.
Is there
Mhm.
transportation for kids who aren't able to do it, or?
No,
No,
not at the moment. No,
Okay.
we only have like a little bus. It's for our kids to travel to field trips and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
pictures. Okay. So what would you need to get that type of transportation? Money,
Maybe,
funding?
or we
Do
can
you guys hear that?
do a partnership with somebody. We
Okay.
used to do a
Yeah.
partnership with the school district.
Yeah.
So back in the days, they used to have like a bus after school that took the
Yeah.
kids from Walty, Mitchell. I think from those two schools to the
Okay.
club. So
okay. So they
we-
could be like bus stops that the kids could meet at and get
Yeah.
picked up. I apologize.
That's
And I even put it on silent. This is the second time that's happened.
you're fine.
There you go.
So a partnership or something, because so the reason I ask and the reason I'm pushing it so much is because I feel like that one thing that this county lacks is countywide public transportation. I mean, I know that we have the buses in the city and things like that, but for people who live in Rio Rico but work in Nogales, say they were to have car problems. I'm speaking from experience. The lack of transportation can be difficult. And I was thinking for kids, it would be great
Yeah.
to have some sort of thing. So that's why I was asking if funding was what you would need, but a partnership or funding, like something like that. So anybody watching right now, if you're looking for some sort of transportation partnership with the Boys and Girls Club, they're willing to talk to you about it. No, I still think it's awesome what you guys are doing. Very, very cool.
Thank you.
I want to talk about the summer program that you mentioned. You got these summer camps, and they're starting May 30th.
Yes, this year they start May 30th, and they go up to August
Actually,
4th, I think.
I have it.
They go
Yep,
like
August
for
4th.
2 months, 2 months and a little bit more. And this year, we're gonna open from 12 to 5:30.
Okay.
Last year, we had the opportunity to open for the whole day from 9
Okay.
till 5:30 because we had the extra funding.
The extra, yeah, the relief
But
funding.
this year, unfortunately, we didn't get it. But we're gonna be open normal.
Okay.
But we still have all the programs we have STEM projects. We have a summer brain gain that's kind of education in a fun way,
Okay.
so they don't lose what they learned during the school
Yeah.
year. And we have sports, we have tournaments, we have water days and celebrations.
What's Smart Moves? I was
Smart
looking at
Moves
this.
is a program that all clubs in nationwide
Okay.
have. So it's a lot of prevention. There's also emotional wellness, new programs to it.
That's cool. Very
So
cool.
it's a national program that we run, that all the
Okay.
Boys and Girls Clubs run.
Okay. And if people wanted more information
They-
about this, is there a website? Do they go?
There's our Facebook page.
Okay.
We're working on the
Oh,
website
Okay. You on it?
Yeah, I'm on it right now.
All right.
because it's kind of old and after COVID also
Yeah.
went off. So or they can call us, they can visit us
Okay.
anytime.
And the phone number is
It's
520.
520-287-3733.
Okay. And the address 590 North Tyler Avenue, Nogales, Arizona. Actually, pretty close to our offices right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I think these type of summer programs are absolutely necessary, especially in most houses both parents are working. If it's a two parent household,
Right.
both parents are working, and if it's a one parent household, then one parent is almost definitely
And I
fully
forgot to
employed.
mention that we serve lunch and it's free.
Awesome,
Not
okay.
only for the kids that we have in there, but other kids can come in and do
Okay.
the lunch.
Like they can come have lunch and go. They don't have to
Yeah.
hang around or anything like that, and it doesn't cost them the $10 a
No,
year.
no.
Okay, very, very cool. And again, so that's $10 a year, and even that annual fee, it doesn't just cover summer programs. That covers the
The whole year.
The full year. All right,
Exactly.
that's awesome. And I was saying, I mean, for families to have a place for their kids to be, I think that's so important after
Yeah.
school and during the summer. Definitely, very cool. Thank you guys for doing
No,
that. By the way,
That's fun.
yeah, I bet, man. I mean, you get to play music, play games, and hang out with kids all
Well,
day.
they really get into it. They start playing
Yeah.
musical chairs, or they play the floor is
Really?
lava, and I mean, they really, really, really get
Dude,
into it.
I'm still into the floor is lava.
There's a fun way that we found, like a fun game to
It-
do it.
It's,
So
it's
nice.
yeah, it's actually a game. Yeah, that we buy in the store, and we put little squares on the floor, different colors,
Okay.
and usually it's between 10 to 15 kids playing at a time.
Wow.
So they're taking out cards, say different colors. They're running around, stepping on different blocks, and it's fun because it's something they love to do.
Yeah, and it gets
And-
moving too.
Yeah, and the great thing is we have control over their little running because they want to run, they want to do everything, and
Yeah.
the last thing we want to do is have them running around the club.
No, yeah, no.
So
no,
we
for
keep
sure.
them in a safe space, and they're just running, jumping, and it's a lot of fun for them. So
That's awesome.
Musical chairs too, they really get down on that.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Like, get out of the way.
Oh man,
Throwing elbows.
till the end. You got to play 2 or 3 games of those. But it's good because after they win, we go ahead and put their name on the board, and we put their name on the board. Every time they win a tournament or something, we go ahead and give them a check mark, a star.
Man, that's like, so for me, getting your
Uh-huh.
name on the board was a bad thing in school.
I
You
know.
get a check mark
It's
next
a
to your
good
name.
thing.
Exactly. So we're trying to switch
Yeah.
it up. So
Okay.
they stand there and they look at the board and they say, "Why is their name up there? What do they do?" Like you said, like, well, wow, what they did is they won a tournament, or they did something very good. They walked and they picked up a piece of trash that wasn't theirs, they threw it away, or they helped somebody out. So when they do good acts, we reward them in different ways. And one of those ways is putting the name on the board, Because on Fridays, I see who has a lot of check marks or anything, and we have a prize box.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Man, I love the prize
so they're
boxes,
all
man.
fighting to get on there on the board, but they'll do a lot of good acts. They'll clean, they'll help us clean, they'll help people out with homework or
Yeah.
That's awesome.
yeah, it's
That's
really
cool.
good.
Positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's so cool. Now, in order to be able to do all of this, you guys, as we talked about, the club needs money, right? And I know that you guys you have grants or some money that
Yeah.
comes in, but it still needs that support from the public
Yes.
more than anything.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on Friday, right?
Yes.
All right. So tell me about it.
So this fundraiser, the Fiesta de Mayo, is the 26th annual. Is the biggest fundraiser we have in the year.
Okay.
So it gives us a lot of funding to keep it open, to pay for wages, for bills, everything.
For everything that you need, yeah.
So we put up a produce carne asada, which is held this Friday at Omega Produce from
Okay.
12 to 4. And if somebody's interested in attending, they can contact us or they can buy their tickets at the door.
Yeah.
We still have tickets, so there's
still
no
tickets
way
available.
you're not gonna go in.
Okay. So
And-
you can call ahead or you can
Yeah.
go get them at the door.
Sure.
Okay.
And then they get their plate. There's alcohol involved, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
It's for the
What you saying?
adults.
Unfortunately.
It's for the adults, and they have raffles. We have music.
Yeah.
They have a fun time. So
Okay.
a lot of
Now there's
people
an auction.
attend.
There's an auction. too?
There's an auction, online auction.
Oh, and that's the
There's
QR
a little
code. So
QR
screenshot
code.
that. If you're watching and you want to be part of this
and-
auction, screenshot this and scan the code.
Or somebody is interested, they can call us. And it's live right now. It started yesterday. So
Okay.
there's a lot of good things in there that you can
Yeah. What could I
bid
win?
on.
What can I bid on?
There's like paintings and art
That's
stuff.
cool.
But there's also packages like for the Diamondbacks or for
Yeah.
Cancun, a
Okay.
trip, stuff like that.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
those are
that's
nice.
awesome.
Those
Okay.
are very nice. So
All right. All right.
You can
I
check
do
it.
like artwork though. Like on my bookshelf, I have this wall of original artwork, and most of it is local artists, right? So yeah, if there's any original artwork, man, I bid on that for sure.
it's almost we have a lot of good
Okay.
good artwork there.
Are they local artists or?
They basically for two-back, most
Okay.
of them. We
That's
used to
still
have
cool.
it in person. It used to be very nice, but also
COVID.
COVID took it away, and
course.
we don't know when are we gonna go back.
People like silent auctions
Yeah.
anyways, because then you don't have to. There's no shouting or lifting. You don't have to do the exercise of lifting your arm.
But it was fun seeing them at the end that it was almost over fighting to get their name in there.
Wow.
It was very fun.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool. All right. So this is the 26th, you said, right?
Yes.
All right. 26th Fiesta, Boys and Girls, and it'll be at Omega Produce. The address is 891 East Frontage Road, Rio Rico, Arizona, 85648. So right there in the produce,
Like
produce alley, right? That is cool. So I'm hoping that people show up. I'm hoping that this is another huge event for you guys. It's very, very cool. And it starts at 12 p.m. also.
12, We're there
12
before
noon.
that time, so
Yeah. So
anybody
whatever.
can stop by before that time.
Not
we're
like
there.
at 6 a.m., but they show up at
8.
11:30. All right, very cool. Now, so we recently started doing a trivia portion of this, and I've got some Boys and Girls Club history to talk about. All right,
All right.
you on this? I know you were doing some research right now, though. So before that, thank you guys for coming out and talking about what you guys do, not just this event, but the summer programs and everything like that, and what you guys do for the kids. Very, very cool. Now, let's get into some Boys and Girls Club trivia. Okay, so in what year and what state was the Boys and Girls Club founded?
I don't know.
In I don't remember, 91, Connecticut. I don't know.
Okay, so you got the state right. It was Connecticut. It was in Hartford, Connecticut, and it was in the 1800s, but you're a little bit later. Like it started earlier in 1860.
1860.
1860. But of course, it did not have the title that it has now. Now, it was started by I know you don't know their names, right? You
I
didn't
don't
get
know the names,
but you know that it was
3 ladies or about, yeah.
It was
that
3
they
ladies.
saw the kids playing around, so they decided to make the boys club. So it was only boys.
It was a boys' club. All
Uh-huh.
right, so it was Elizabeth Hammersley and sisters Mary and Alice Goodwin.
Mm-hmm.
Now they'd started it because they'd noticed that Hartford's pretty close to Boston.
Mm-hmm.
That there's a lot of boys who were just wandering through the streets,
Mm-hmm.
whether they didn't have families or some of them actually had to work jobs. And in their free time, they would spend that wandering through the streets, getting
Yeah.
into trouble. So
Mm-hmm.
it started as a club to kind of rein in these hooligans.
Yes. Exactly.
They're all good kids.
Yeah. So the next step was actually 46 years later. And that's when the official organization became a national organization.
Yes.
A whole bunch of different boys clubs, independent boys clubs across, I was 53. They all came together in Boston and formed the national organization, which was still
Boys.
a boys club. Federated Boys Club, because girls didn't need it apparently, right?
Probably not.
It stayed a boys club until, and what year?
1990, what?
1990.
1990.
Yep, 1990. It became
Until
the
Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls Club because they realized, this is something that girls need just as much as boys.
As boys.
Let
me tell you something.
Tell me.
There.
Okay.
It's very unique because we have more boys than girls all the time. So I don't know if that's only with us
or
here,
if it's
or if it's a national thing.
Yeah,
but when we do the data, we have more boys all the time.
So I will say that I think that girls are much less likely to get into trouble.
Probably.
I mean, that's not that they get into their own trouble, but I mean, man. I mean, we're troublemakers. So you guys were telling me that you guys had some trivia for me about the local history, right? So I thought this stuff was pretty cool. So this club started in what year again?
1993.
1993. So this is, that's right. This is 30 years. This is the 30th year anniversary of the Nogales Boys and Girls Club. Very cool. And before it became the Boys and Girls Club, it was
An old armory.
the armory for Camp Little, right? Or the National Guard.
It was an armory.
It was an armory. I imagine Camp Little probably used it, and maybe the National Guard.
National Guard, that's what
National Guard. Mhm.
Okay.
There's pictures online that you can see the old armory.
It was a 2-story. It was
Really?
pretty big.
Entonces le tumbaron, or at
So
least part of
I
it.
believe those stairs you see in the front.
Uh-huh.
They were still there.
They were still there,
Uh-huh.
part of the original.
Wow.
Yeah, that part is still the half of it is still the original.
That's pretty cool. I love learning about Nogales history, and I back when Axel Holmes was alive, I loved talking to him about the history and things like that. And I wanted to get him. I wanted to just sit down for 10 sessions, like a couple hour sessions where I just put a tape recorder and have him talk, but it has never happened. So I have what he told me, and I like any chance that I get to learn more. I do. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I have one last question that I forgot to ask you about the trivia. All right, starting in the year that this was founded, that the Nogales Boys and Girls Club was founded, this famous actor became the official spokesman for the Boys and Girls Club and has been ever since. He's one of my favorite actors.
Denzel Washington?
Yes. Yes, Denzel Washington.
I really dream of him coming to this club.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Right? Because you see him going to all these other clubs and talking to the kids. It will be amazing, but it's a little hard.
Yeah, of course. But that would be awesome if he came down here once.
He's really good.
I'm going to have to just, I'll give him a call.
Okay.
Stop by.
See what I can do. I'll give it
See when can he come.
All right. Thank you guys so much. I apologize for the noise my phone was making. That
you're
almost never happens. Again, an invitation this Friday, Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
At 12 p.m. at Omega Produce is so what is it, the 42nd annual Boys and Girls Club thing? I just realized that.
This is the produce carne asada.
Oh, okay.
And the 26th is the auction. So there
Alright.
were 2 events before.
And now they're one.
There
It became one.
one.
Okay, very, very cool. So it's the 42nd
For
carne
the
asada
carne asada.
with the
Uh-huh.
26th fiesta for the Boys and Girls
Yeah,
Club. Very
uh-huh.
cool. Tickets and info, 520-287-3733. Or the ticket, as you said, tickets
At
will
the
be
door.
available at the door.
They'll be.
And also, the summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this May 30th to August 4th. Incredible list of things that you guys are going to be.
And we do more.
Yeah, I'm sure. Games. Oh, no, it
games.
says fun games. Ahí está.
They're all fun games.
Yeah.
Ages 5 to 17. So
Yeah, ages 5 to 17. Yeah, that's awesome. The phone number. Oh, we lost the phone number for that. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We gave it to him already. Oh, do you have the phone number actually? So we can.
Yeah,
tell them.
520-287-3733.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Thank you for inviting us.
For indulging me, and laughing at a couple of my jokes. Again, guys, if you are watching this on Facebook or YouTube, please give it a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page. Also, we have a Roku app. Like we have a channel on Roku or Amazon Fire TV now. We Love Nogales. So if you have a Roku or Amazon Fire TV, go to search, type in We Love Nogales, and our channel will show up. And you can watch all of our shows. You can binge our shows, binge every episode, learn as much as you can about the community and the things going on. All right. Otherwise, see you next week.